I'm an IT specialist. Okay, so Ramadan for me means something special. I mean, we're talking about a period where we have to abstain from food and drink and sexual relation. Nothing could be more profound than that kind of period. So Ramadan means so much to me. Well, like I said earlier, Ramadan is very special. I mean, that is the time where humans are really tested. You're talking about being without food and drink for a period of time, dusk till dawn, and then also your piety and all that is in check. So that for me is something special that can happen. It's a special phenomenon that can happen to any human being. So that's how I see Ramadan. Okay, Alhamdulillah, Allah has made it easy for me. Even before Ramadan, it's easier to work and also say my salah, Zuhr and Asr when the time comes. So when Ramadan comes in, it's pretty much the same formula. Thankfully, I have understanding colleagues who understand that I have to keep up with my faith. So when it's Ramadan, there's time to pray as well. And of course, I always look forward to Maghrib time. Engaging the most, like I said earlier, help out at the mosque where I pray, water, support them as much as possible in getting water, in the community where I pray. And of course, a lot of charity work, giving away. Reinvigorated. I mean, I'm always excited. I'm always looking for the last 10 days. It's something to look forward to. Apart from the fact that, a lot of people are converging for a particular purpose, closeness to Allah. There is a personal goal, to attain this high level of piety, muhsin. So that last 10 days offers me the opportunity to look forward to that time and really, really engage myself in a lot of introspection. So I always look forward to it. I'm very, very excited. Your family, friends, people you haven't seen in a while, they come together. Apart from the fact that it marks the end of Ramadan, of course, it's a bit of mixed feeling because Ramadan is leaving, and of course, you are ushering in Shawwal, for example. But most importantly, it's an opportunity to just reflect and also rejoice with your family for seeing Ramadan through and also sharing the lessons learned during. So Eid is one moment I always look forward to.
Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Jamila Lowell. Welcome to another episode of your favorite cooking program, Maggie Diaries. Today, I'll be making something very simple, a simple one-pot dish that you can make like when you're pressed for time, especially, those Ramadan days when you come back and you're really tired, you don't have time. But this dish is very simple, and it's so flavorful. So today, I'm making my signature yam pottage. And I'm sure you're wondering, what is this signature thing that she's talking about? I'm going to be using my signature Maggi Pottage seasoning, to bring out the flavor of this my signature yam pottage. So let's just get cooking. Ingredients are very easy. I'm just gonna add some tomatoes, the tarugu, kamar yadda muka sani, and some onions. So let me get a knife. All right. So just some tomatoes in my blender. All right. So this goes into the blender. Tarugu. Say tatase and get the stuff out of it. Okay. Say tomato. Okay, and then we'll add our albasa. I know lots of people love yams, so instead of doing asoya doya and then all the time during Ramadan, you can just make this very delicious meal, and you're not deep frying your yam or doing doya the way, you know, not every time oil. This one, just a little bit of oil, and have your yam pottage with smoked fish. I love smoked fish. Okay, so I'm gonna add some water and then blend this. All right, some water. This is like one simple dish, one pot, kind of like a dafaduka thing, you know. I'm not, you know, frying one thing or the other. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend. All right, so I'm just going to turn this into my pot. All right, this is just okay. That's all I need. Turn the heat on. I'm just gonna go ahead now and add my Niger pot seasoning, some crayfish, and I'll come back and add some ginger and garlic to my pottage base. So some Niger pot seasoning in this. Help to get the crayfish and the fish flavors out in my pottage. All right, so this is good. All right, so just adding my Niger pots, and then once I'm done with this, I'm going to add some ginger and garlic, and then we'll bring it to a boil. And then I'll clean up my fish. We'll add the yam, and once it's soft and cooked, we'll add the fish and the crayfish. Finish off with my signature yam pottage seasoning. All right, so let me just cover this up while I add my ginger and garlic. Just a little bit of ginger. This is even too much. Just a little. Okay. So we'll add some ginger and garlic. Okay, so let's give this a look. This is coming to a boil already. Has come to a boil already. All right, let me give it a quick stir. So I'm going to add my yams now. Add the yam. Once you get all of this in. Okay. The yam is in. I think I'm going to need a little bit more water to help this yam soften. Some ginger and garlic in here. Then I'm going to add some crayfish. In here. All right, this is good. So I'm going to give this a stir. Add a little bit of water. Let's add some water. Okay. You want very soft yam, so it's kind of like melt in your mouth yam pottage. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean my fish, and when we come back, I'll be adding my fish, my palm oil, and of course some ugu and my signature pottage seasoning from Maggi. We'll be right back. Subhanallah, the aroma is amazing. In fact, by the time I finish this off, this is going to be one in town patandoya. Okay, this is good. My yam is soft already. That melts in your mouth kind of yam. So it's time for me to add my signature pottage seasoning from Maggi. This is gonna add some color, you know, and then it's got ginger, it's got parsley. You won't make any pottage without this again. I'm telling you if you try it. So we're gonna sprinkle it on. Good. My kitchen smells so heavenly. Ooh, it smells so good. All right, so now I'll add my smoked fish. So I'm just gonna put this in gently because I want to see my fish in my signature yam pottage when I'm eating it. But I'm keeping a chicken. So we'll just let this just sit in gently. It's still going to prick a little when it starts boiling over, but it's fine this way. So a little bit of palm oil, just a little bit, because already the tarugu has already given my yam pottage some color, so it's just a little bit. So I'm just gonna cover this for about 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and finish off with some green. So I've got some uziza leaves here that I'm gonna add to give it that green, you know. So I'm just cutting some uziza leaves for my signature yam pottage. I'm just gonna give it a quick look to see how it's doing over there. All right, so we're in River. Oh, I can't tell you. I'm speechless. This is good. So my leaves go in. All right, just a little stir. I don't want it to, you know, this is so good. All right, so when we come back, we'll be ready to plate and taste. It's time for iftar. Hi for watching today's episode of Maggie Diaries. Join me tomorrow for another new recipe, something new to spice up your iftar. Remember to follow us on our social media pages at Maggie_Nigeria on Instagram and at Maggie Nigeria on Facebook. Assalamu alaikum. Let me give this a taste. I know you can't try it, but maybe my reaction will let you know how this my signature pottage tastes. Bismillah. Oh, this is delicious. Melt in your mouth signature pottage. Please try it at home. I wish I could share with you guys, but unfortunately no. So good.